Welcome to Two Gives Back. I'm Davis Nolan. We are in Nolensville at the Nolensville Police Department. By the way, Two Gives Back is brought to you by Nashville Subaru in partnership with Goldstone Financial Group. And I think everybody in Nolensville ought to know you, Chief Parker, Chief Roddy Parker. You've been the Nolensville Police Chief for how many years?
Since late 2017, so almost 7 now.
And Williamson County, tell us about that.
I had a career at Williamson County Sheriff's Office, started in 78, so a total of 39 years before I came to Nolensville.
Okay, and the reason we are here is because after all these years, Chief Parker is going to do something I'm jealous of. He's going to do some retirement.
Going to do a little retiring and a little fishing on top of it, Davis, so yeah.
Maybe we can go out together. That would be...
I would love that. I'd love to learn some of your spots.
You might be able to show me a thing or two, I promise you that. But anyway, you have witnessed so much in all these years. I mean, tell us about, first of all, the growth of not just Williamson County, but Nolensville especially.
I think when I started my career, the county was like at 55,000, and I knew Nolensville back then as just a wide spot in the road of a few hundred people. Now we're at 17,000 in Nolensville. So yeah, it's grown quite a bit in the last few years that I've been here, and a lot of growth on the books coming forward. So
I know just driving down here, because I've been in Middle Tennessee for 42 years, and just like you, I remember coming to speaking at one of the churches on Nolensville Road like back in the 80s, and now when I drive down Nolensville Road, it's like, whoa. Tell us like some of your memories, good memories that you have, something you'd like to talk about, since you're going to be retiring, something you'd like to say to the people here in Nolensville or Williamson County for that matter.
Well, just I've enjoyed my career in law enforcement, and especially here at Nolensville, we've enjoyed great community support from the people here. It's just Nolensville is a special place. So
it certainly is. A lot of people are moving here, and just looking at all the apartments, I assume a lot of the people that have moved here are not from Tennessee or maybe even the South for that matter. What can you say as far as the demographics that are moving here?
We are a very diverse community, which is great. We meet people from all over the world here, not just across the country, but literally from all over the world. People are moving to Nolensville, which I always ask them, how did you find your way to Nolensville, Tennessee? But it's always an interesting story, and the people seem to really enjoy the quality of life here.
What do you think, what might attract them to Nolensville in particular?
I think it's just the school system is what I hear most about the Williamson County schools, and just the more rural, quieter life. We enjoy kind of life in a bubble here, so I think that's appealing to a lot of people.
What are some good memories you have, or even if some of the police cases or something that sticks out in your career that you remember that people might be interested in hearing about?
There's the more memorable things is just being involved with the community and making friendships and relationships that I hope last a lifetime. So.
Okay, well, that's good. Well, what do you think? I know you're going to go ahead and retire, but the future of Nolensville brings?
Nolensville is going to continue to grow. This is 17,000 is not the end of it. So the town, is planning for that future growth and all that's going to bring. Hopefully, the police department can continue to play an important part of making Nolensville a good place to live, a good place, safe place to live, work, and play. But that's going to take manpower and resources to keep up with the growth.
Well, Chief, I just want to say I've heard that you not only have been a great chief here, but a great friend to a lot of people. Our own Andy Cordan, a reporter at News 2, wanted me to not only wish you well in retirement, but tell you thanks for all the great stories. And he said you've been very kind to his dad and things like that in the past, and we appreciate that.
Well, I'm sure you know about his dad's story about a young man being in the military, and I just think that's remarkable. So.
Well, he really does appreciate it. He thinks that not only are you a great person to work with, but a great person as a friend, and he appreciates that.
Well, feelings likewise. Andy's top notch.
Well, thank you. He says you are too. He's spoke very, very highly of you there. So anything you want to add about Williamson County, Nolensville, before we go here, because it's just such an incredible place.
As I said before, Williamson County and Nolensville is a special place, and I was fortunate to spend my whole career here in Williamson County and Nolensville. I lived here most of my life, raised in Arrington, and it was it was neat to be able to serve the people that you live among and go to church with and go to school with and see in the grocery store. And I think, because of the cost of living in a lot of places around Franklin, Brentwood, Nolensville, that officers are not able to enjoy that sometimes. They can't afford to live where they work. And I think the officers lose a little bit in that relationship, and as well as the community. I think it's a loss for the community. So I know that's a big hurdle to get over, but
well, I think it's great that the people here have had a local basically in charge. I think it's just it's a lucky thing to have, really, and glad to have you around.
Well, I don't live in Nolensville, but I've tried to be here as much as I possibly could to have because I know it's important to have that presence in the community. So.
Okay, well, growing up in Arrington, I think that's close enough for everybody. What do you think? Well, anyway, thank you so much, and good luck with your retirement.
Well, thank you to you and Channel 2 and everybody for making us a part of your day. So.
Okay, Chief Roddy Parker, he'll be retiring in early August, and this is 2 Gives Back. We got some lunch for everybody coming our way, from what I understand.
Yeah. And, I know my crew's eager to get into that. So
I'm sure our newsroom, you bring food around and it's gone real fast. But once again, we do want to thank Nashville Subaru in partnership with Goldstone Financial Group for helping us put on 2 Gives Back. Reporting from Nolensville, the Nolensville Police Department, I'm Davis Nolan.